Greetings, farmers. So I just want to quickly talk about transplanting. People have been asking for the city recording on how to do transplanting. So it's a very easy thing. Chili is not so complicated. Yeah, chili is not so complicated. So transplanting it, you just have to, after your fields is ready, if you're using trenches or whatsoever method, if you just dug holes after tilling the land and all that, whatsoever is it method you're using, when you are now ready to transplant, you follow the standard spacing I talked about, 30 centimeters between plants and 1 meter between rows or trenches. And then there you start after you follow that spacing of 30 centimeters between plants, you now start digging just holes that are just up to 4 centimeters deep. 4 centimeters deep. That will help the chili with a good root system, especially with the current rain season, to avoid them being washed away. So 4 centimeters is good enough. And then you put the plants there, just one plant per hole, just like that. And then just cover them well with soil. That's all. And thereafter, you can give them a bit of some time, and then you can water them maybe after like 2 hours after planting. And it is best to do a transplanting either early in the morning or late in the you start doing them in the afternoon, so that you do the watering maybe in the evening. So either early in the morning, so the sun doesn't hit them without water. So there's another way we go about that. If you don't want to do watering after transplanting, you make sure that the field is watered already. So the field should be wet already, and then you start planting them. More or less, the field is wet already. So when you do that, you won't even have to do the watering again. So after you make the field, if it is the rows or trenches or the holes, you make them, we water them, and then you now start planting. When you do the transplanting, you just cover them and then leave them like that just the whole day. You do your next watering tomorrow. So after transplanting, the first 1 week, you should be giving depending on the water levels, you should be watering them every day. Best every day for the first 1 week. And then you hit the second week, you can now start skipping a day, because they quickly the chili roots quickly get hold into the soil. So within a week, they've already started raising. You can now start skipping a day just like that for another 2 weeks. And then that will now mean the chilies will now be in their 3rd to 4th week. And then you can now start the standard 3 times per week of watering. And then of course, when they now start flowering, that's when you now start watering them just twice in a week. When they start flowering, you start giving them water just twice in a week. Okay, so I think mainly that is it. And then there are also tricks like to increase yield. Anyway, I think it is best some of these will be explained in details during the training, so that I think I cover them much further in details. But you are able to remove the chilies start producing flowers early. Sometimes you find after transplanting, after a month, they can start producing a bit of flowers. You remove those flowers. Don't allow those flowers to grow, because the chili will start producing the plant will start producing its chilies, or it's too small. It won't grow big. It will affect your yield. So remove those first flowers and then let it grow a little. Sometimes that is why there's also the idea of removing the top. The top of trimming out the top of the plant. But that one, of course, needs some attention, and it is best I'm explaining it practically, so that you are seeing it as I'm explaining. Otherwise, best is when it starts flowering. Sometimes it can start flowering even a month after transplanting. Remove those flowers so that the plant focuses its energy on developing its root system and growing in vegetation. And then now, let's now say the second phase of flowers starts. Then I think by then you'll be okay, because at that level the plant should be, I think, should be just over, is it some 40 centimeters in 30 40 centimeters in height. Then I think it's okay for to allow it to now start flowering. So basically that is it. So have a blessed Sabbath, and God bless us all.